If you're a big swim team and you like to order a lot of gear, maybe you ought to check out Swim Outlet Team Division for these reasons. Swim teams receive a 10% discount on bulk orders. Swim teams or organizations get an 8% commission on referred sales. You'll also like their customization services, which is affordable and available at all times during the year for all team gear. With over 50,000 items in stock, you can get most anything you want. Swim Outlet Team Division. You need to try it out. You'll be glad you did.
This is the Morning Swim Show for Monday, March 4th, 2013. I'm your host, Jeff Cummings. Ivy Martin had one of the best meets of her life last week at the Women's Big Ten Championship, swimming a 21.84 in the 50 freestyle that puts her second in the collegiate rankings going into the NCAA championships, which are later this month. The sophomore from the University of Wisconsin is with us now in the Finish Monitor from Madison to talk about it. Ivy, good to see you. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi, thank you.
So I would imagine you're still reeling from that 21.8 in the 50 free.
Yeah, it was a really good race. I'm really excited about it.
So I just want to let people know you swam a 21.84 in prelims and then won the final with a 21.86. The first swimmer in the Big Ten to go under 22 seconds. Was that the goal going into the meet?
I definitely wanted to get the Big Ten record. That was one of my goals, but just, you know, I was tapered, just wanted to swim as fast as I can. That's really all I was thinking about, not really a time or a place, and it worked out, so it was good.
What does it mean to you to be able to swim this fast as a sophomore?
I mean, I've improved a lot since I've gotten to college, so it's just really exciting to know that I have 2 more years, and just not knowing exactly where swimming will take me is really exciting to, you know, think about my future.
And before the Big Ten meet, your best time in the 50 was a 22.6, is that right?
It was 22.3. I had gone like a week or 2 earlier at quad duels meet, so I was excited going into Big Tens because I knew I was going to drop a lot.
And what do you think has helped you get so fast in your sophomore year?
I guess, well, freshman year was kind of an adjustment year for me, just getting used to college training, and then sophomore year was kind of a year where I can build and just grow as a swimmer. So I think pretty used to swimming the 50 and 100 by now, and I've just learned so much since I've gotten to college, and it's just really helped me improve.
Well, obviously you didn't need much of a transition into Madison. You're from Madison, is that right?
Yeah.
So we'll get to why you picked Wisconsin in a little bit, but it's just really interesting to understand a little bit more. What do you mean about having to make that transition into college? What were the challenges for you?
Just training-wise, and it was just really different from like high school swimming, club swimming. Just college is completely different. I had never lifted that much, or we spin a lot, so just the training style was a lot different. And freshman year, getting used to that and balancing school and friends and everything was just sort of a year for me to get used to everything. And now I'm pretty set and just able to focus on training more. So
was there any time in your freshman year where you thought, hey, maybe this isn't working, I'm not doing as well as I thought, or were you pretty confident that you would kind of, I guess, get through that wall?
I know it wasn't like a bad freshman year. It was just like improving slower, I guess. It was a really hard year just getting used to it, but everyone was struggling and my teammates were there to help me, so it wasn't too bad. I got through it and I'm pretty used to everything now, so it's all good. I wasn't very nervous about like not getting better.
And one of your teammates there is your sister Ruby. That had to be a big help to help you get through it all.
Yeah, it's definitely like helps a lot having my sister here and just looking up to her all the time. I trust her, and when she gives me advice, I believe everything she says, so it definitely helps. Like when I'm having a hard day or anything, she's there for me.
Now, we've been touting your 50. Obviously, going 21.8 is something really spectacular in college, but looks like your 100 may need a little bit more work. You only went 49.4 at the Big Ten meet. So first question is, do you mainly consider yourself a 50 freestyler?
No, I don't know. I would like to improve on my 100, and it has gotten a lot better since I've gotten to college too, but I'm just still sort of learning exactly how to swim it, and just as I get stronger, I'll be able to hold on for the last 25.
So it's a case of pretty much you just don't have the endurance capabilities to finish the race as well as you want?
Well, I play to my strengths when I do the 100, want to take it out really fast, so I definitely have the speed for it, but it is, I guess, just a matter of getting stronger.
So, like I said, you're from Madison, so you're very, very close to home there at University of Wisconsin. Why did you
Yeah.
choose to pick a university that's in your hometown?
Well, growing up around Madison, I knew, like, I already knew all about it and how awesome it was, and I just love everything about it. Like, the coaches are great, the teammates are great, and I figured that out when I went on my trip, but I already knew that the academics were awesome, and Madison was just voted best college sports town, so you can definitely feel, like, the love from the community and the support from the staff and students, so there's a lot of school pride here, and I just really like it.
And tell me what you think of Coach Whitney Hite. I know he was starting there in your freshman year, so you both were starting out there at the same time.
Yeah. Whitney is a really good coach. I've gotten a lot better with him, and I was recruited by Eric as a freshman, and then I found out that he wasn't going to be our coach, and so I wasn't really sure what to expect from Whitney, but I couldn't have asked for a better program.
And tell me how your overall impressions of the Wisconsin team at the Big Ten meet. How did the team do?
I think we did pretty well as a team. I mean, not everyone had best swims, but I think people just tried to push through the meet. It went all right overall.
And besides yourself, do you know how many others will be going to NCAAs with you?
Right now, there are 5 going for sure, including myself, and we're working on getting a 6th person there. So
Well, that would be very exciting, and you get to do some relays as well. It's always fun.
yeah, we'll do our relays, so it'll be good.
And that 50 freestyle, I mean, obviously, what do you think about the fact that you're second right now in the nation?
It's pretty crazy to think about. I never would have thought at the beginning of this year that I'd be going to NC seated second. So it's just really exciting, like being at such a big meet and actually being like ranked in the top 3 is just awesome. So I'm excited for this NCs and for meets to come. Just gives me a lot of confidence.
And you've got a couple weeks to kind of get ready for this, but I mean, how have you been mentally, I guess is kind of the biggest hurdle you have to get over. How have you mentally preparing for the fact that you're going to be going in as one of the fastest collegiate swimmers in that event?
I try not to overthink it really. It's just a 50. I've done it so many times. It's not any different than any other time I've done it. So I don't try to put too much pressure on myself just going into the race, just trying to swim as fast as I can. It's as simple as that.
And like I said, you got some relays going there. I know that you guys were almost in the championship final last year. I believe it was the 400 freestyle relay. I'm sure that the goal this year is to get in that A final.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal for all of the relays. So we're just going to do our best to get there.
And obviously, things like relay takeoffs and transitions are always big in trying to get yourselves into those finals because those are crucial hundredths and tenths of a second. But have there been any conversations among the teammates about what the extra thing is that's going to be needed to get into that big final?
Well, as far as relay exchanges, we practice those and we know what we need to do. Just got to stay calm when we're up there and not get too nervous to go too slow or too fast. And I think the key is just staying relaxed, and we have each other to support each other. So we're just there to have fun, and I think if you're having fun, you're going to have a really fast race.
Well, that is definitely true. Ivy, congratulations again on this great 50
Thank you.
You had at Big Tens. We're looking forward to seeing you at NCAAs. Best of luck, and like you said, just don't overthink it, and I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you in Indianapolis.
All right. Bye.
All right, that was Wisconsin sophomore Ivy Martin joining us in the Finis Monitor. Be sure to watch out for her at the Women's NCAA Championships in about 2 weeks. And that's going to do it for us here on the Morning Swim Show. I'm Jeff Cummings. Thanks for watching.